Contemporary Linguistics, An Introduction. Written by William O'Grady, Michael Dobrovolsky, and Francisca Tamba. Published by Longman. Third edition, printed in 1996. Chapter 7. Semantics, the Analysis of Meaning. Pages 273 onwards. Video Part 3. Narrated by Evi Sayono. Page 273. Connotation. One notion that is closely linked with the concept of meaning is connotation, the set of associations that a word's use can evoke. For most Scots, Scandinavians, and Canadians, for example, the word winter evokes thoughts of snow, bitter cold, short evenings, frozen fingertips, and the like. These associations make up the word's connotation, but they cannot be its meaning, in brackets, or at least not its entire meaning. This is because winter could still be used for the season stretching from December to March, even if none of these other things was present. Perhaps because it is a mild year. Perhaps because one spends the period in Florida or Crete. We must therefore look beyond connotation for our understanding of what meaning is. Denotations. One well-known approach to semantics attempts to equate the meaning of a word or phrase with the entities to which it refers, its denotation or reference. The denotation of the word winter, for example, corresponds to the season between autumn and spring, regardless of whether it is cold and unpleasant. Similarly, the denotation of the word dog corresponds to the set of canines, and so on. Although a word's denotation is clearly connected to its meaning in some way, they cannot be one and the same thing. This is because there are words such as unicorn and phrases such as the present king of France, which have no reference in the real world, even though they are far from meaningless. A problem of a different sort arises with expressions such as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and the leader of the Conservative Party, both of which refer to, in brackets, in 1995 at least, to John Major. Although these two expressions may have the same referent, it seems wrong to say that they mean the same thing. Thus, we would not say that the phrase Prime Minister of the United Kingdom is defined as the leader of the Conservative Party, or that the definition of the phrase leader of the Conservative Party is Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Extension and intention. The impossibility of equating an element's meaning with its reference has led to a distinction between extension and intention. Table 7.5. Whereas an expression's extension corresponds to the set of entities that it picks out in the world, its reference. Its intension corresponds to its inherent sense, the concepts that it evokes. Thus, the extension of woman is a set of real-world entities, in brackets women, while its intention involves notions like female and human. Table 7.5. Extension versus intention. Phrase number 1. Prime Minister of the UK. Extension, John Major. Intention, leader of the governing party. Phrase number 2. The Rugby World Champions 1995. Extension, the Springboks. Intention, South Africa's rugby team, winners of the 1995 Rugby World Cup tournament. Phrase number 3. Capital of New Zealand. Extension, Wellington. Intention, city containing the seat of government. Similarly, the phrase Prime Minister of the United Kingdom has as its own extension an individual, John Major, but its intention involves the concept leader of the governing party. The distinction between intension and extension does not allow us to resolve the question of what meaning is. It simply permits us to pose it in a new way. What are intentions? One suggestion is that intentions correspond to mental images. This is an obvious improvement over the referential theory, since it is possible to have a mental image of a unicorn or even the King of France, although there are no such entities in the real world. However, problems arise with the meanings of words such as dog, which can be used to refer to animals of many different sizes, shapes, and colors. If the meaning of this word corresponds to a mental image, that image would have to be general enough to include chihuahuas and Saint Bernards, yet still exclude foxes and wolves. If you try to draw a picture that satisfies these requirements, you will see just how hard it is to construct an image for word meanings of this sort. This would be the end of video part 3. You have just listened to Contemporary Linguistics, pages 273 up until page 274. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Evie Sayono. See you next time. Bye.